We're going to be ripping all the seats out of this car to clean them and then pull this rug out. And I'd love to replace it, but I do not find anyone selling new replacement rugs for this. So we're going to pull this out and have it steam cleaned and then let it dry and throw it back in. So all these plastic covers need to get undone. Unbolt the back seats. Front ones, I have most of them off already, so you gotta pull all the bolts out. Get these things out. Okay, we got all the bolts to the seats undone. Now you gotta unplug all the wiring, which is the yellow ones are all for the airbags and the seats. So they got like little funky clips on them. This one you have to pull back on this little white piece there to slide it open. And the larger one over here, this part of it slides back to unplug. So you're don't try squeezing anything over there. You gotta just pull back on them, they'll pop off. And the other one for like any other seat functions is just a push clip and unplug. So they'll come out, then you can take the seat out of the car. The passenger seat has the same plugs. It also has this one. It's got to push on that little piece right there to get that one to release. And we also have a seat belt that is inside this one, so we'll have to unbolt that also. This little cover pries off. Get to the bolt on the seat belt. Alright, we got all the seats out of the way. We're gonna give this a quick vacuum and see how much we could pull out without pulling out all of the door sills. The front one's going to have to come out. I already pried up on those. These, you could kind of squeak the carpet past. And we got French fries. Surprisingly, no money. Damn. I got the sill plate removed on the driver's side here. These little plastic clips are more than likely going to break on you because in the age are just brittle. You'll see what they're. One's still stuck in there. They're either stuck in this part or they'll just bust off. Now, the carpet actually goes underneath part of the car, so that was put in before the whole dashboard assembly goes in. So I'm going to go on the passenger side and cut it so I could slide that piece out from underneath. Here's on the passenger footwell with a heater duct and the carpet goes under. So I'm going to give it a slice so we could pull it out and get that piece of carpeting out. It slides underneath there. And the rest of this, we just got to peel it all up. There is a factory insulation that's glued to it. I am ripping it off right now, letting it stay on the floor because I do not want it to get wet. It will take forever to dry. The rest of this can come out. I'm going to give it an aggressive cleaning. This insulation pad I'm probably going to just take out and let it air out on a nice day. Maybe spray some deodorizer on it. We can vacuum the rest of this stuff up here and clean up any coffee spills that made it down to the floor level. I said the only sill plate I removed was the driver's side. The rest of them you can kind of squeak the carpet by. That is one disgusting carpet. Not too bad in the back, but I'm going to vacuum this again, blow it off with some compressed air to loosen up anything, and then spray it with some cleaner, and then steam clean it with a power washer. We got a pump sprayer filled with Castrol Super Clean with some hot water, and we're spraying this thing down for a few hours to let it get really soaked, and we're going to pressure wash it. Alright, this thing's been soaking all day long, and it's a beautiful 32-degree day in February, so got the steam cleaner out. I'm going to power wash this thing. We got the pressure turned down real low, so we're not blasting it forcefully. If you don't have access to a power washer, you could get similar results using very hot water, a scrub brush, and a garden hose. Well, that's about an hour of power washing, so it's clean. Still has some cigarette burns in it, but as long as the smell is out of it, I'll be happy with that. And we're going to let it blow dry overnight. All right, what to do with these cigarette burns to make them look a little bit better. I got a little pick tool. We're gonna pick at all the melted fibers. Looks a lot better. Work on it a little bit more. You can pick out any of the darker pieces. If you have a dark colored carpeting, this will work a lot better. Not perfect, but a lot better. Now we got a lot more to do. Yeah, let's see what we can do with this one. All right, that was about a minute and a half of picking out the dead stuff. We still have a little discoloration, but we are going to remedy that in a little while. Here is the rug after we scrubbed it to death. It actually held up pretty nicely. Now, we picked at all the cigarette burns as best as we could, and as you could see, they are still a little noticeable. So we have one more trick up our sleeve to make this more presentable. We're actually going to touch up those spots with some paint. I have paint that I painted some patio furniture with that is very similar. I tried it out on a little piece over there, and I can't even find the spot that I touched up. So we are going to just brush it on and dab it, swish it around with our finger to make those little dark spots disappear. There's a hole, so yes, it was the same carpet. And the piece that I had to cut to get it out from under the heater box, that piece right there, we're actually going to cut that and fit it in there and glue it in there. The car has floor liners that cover the front passenger area anyway, but I do want to make the spots in between kind of a little nicer looking for the spots that you may see. So let's try touching these up and see how it comes out. Here's what I'm going to be using. It's a latex base Rust-Oleum paint, satin, called Fossil. So it looks kind of dark on the can, but the area I did, we're not going to use a lot. We're just going to get the dark spots to look a little bit lighter. All right, here's a big stain here. We're going to take care of this one. I'm using the other end of the brush to push the paint around into the pores of the fibers. All right, not 100%, but 100% better than what it was. Here, another one here. Some of these you're not even going to see, but we will try our best. If it's too much, just smush it around with your finger. There you go. Well, that hole was pretty burned through deep, so I wadded up a little piece of carpeting that I pulled off of that little scrap, and we're going to shove it in there too and have the paint hold it in place. All right, that's about 20 minutes later. You could see a few little light spots here and there, but the paint kind of darkens as it dries. So I'll call that one a win. This could definitely pass off as a relatively clean carpet now. The hole I wanted to take care of in the carpet, so the little scrap that was left over from underneath the heater box, we kind of trimmed to fit in here. And I pulled some insulation out from another part of the carpet underneath where it won't be missed. Put that down there, and we're going to glue all around in here and slap that piece right on. Was it really necessary? No, but I had the piece left over, so why not? We're sticking it down with goop. That'll hold it in place. Right, from here the carpet looks great. Just don't look too close. Got floor liners in the front that cover up a lot of the damage, and oh yeah, the seats got recovered. Look for a video on that in the future. Thanks for watching. As always, if you like this video, hit subscribe and the like button. Thanks again.